Okay, so we will try to build a calculator. Okay. Now I will try to create functions for calculation, which will be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay. So let's say, all right, definition function add can add x comma y. Let's say return x plus y. Another definition, subtract. Let's say again x comma y will return x minus y. And we'll say multiply x comma y, which is nothing but just like whatever the x comma y I'm writing inside the parenthesis bracket, it's nothing but parenthesis bracket. Okay. I mean parameters, two parameters, x and y. Okay. And that is going to be numbers. So we'll just define it. So this one multiplication. So it is going to return me the multiplication of x and y parameters. Say what I have. I have division. Right, divide x by if uh so I just need to show you in coding language, like whenever you do, so let's say you have a number. When you divide by zero, you'll get this error. Zero division error. Division by zero is not possible. Okay. So to overcome this error, what I'm going to do is, let's say I'm going to do like if y equals to zero. All right, return error division by zero. I just written this. Turn backslash. Okay. Now we have to write our main function that is going to perform the calculation. So let's say there's a calculation, right? Print statement. Like we need to show the user all these things. So we'll show them select operation is what we are going to show. Or else we'll show them because we have given how many the behaviors here, like functions, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So four things. So we are going to give them four options. Let's say the first option that I have here is addition. Okay. Um, this is- just go through all these things. Two, three, four. Okay. Now I'm going to write here subtraction. Addition. Okay. Now let's say these are the function that I've created. Okay. What I'll do now is I am going to take the input from the user. These are the choices. These are the choices that the user is going to press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll take that choices inside the input, right? So I'll write here, let's say choice equals to input, enter the choice one or two, three, or four. Okay. And maybe, yeah, no problem. That's fine. Boolean, right? It's choice. So I'll take num1. So when the user is going to put the first number, so because we are taking parameters x and y. So this x and y is nothing but my num1 and num2. Okay. So I'll take num1 equals to float input, enter first number. Right? Now, if choice, this choice, if it is equals to what? One, what I want. What I want to do. I want to print the result. Print the result of what? Let's say I want the function. I want the function to be called, right? So which function to be called? When it is equals to one. Equals to one is addition. So I have to call this, right? So right. Add num1, comma num2, and which is okay. I run this one. Enter the first number. That's a three, four. All right, I'm getting it. Four, five, six, seven. Yeah. Now let's say I've got multiple condition, right? Because I've got four conditions here. So I'm going to write elif choice. Fix this. Mm, two, three, four. Okay. And the another one is going to be yes. It's I'll print. I mean, if the user is going to print anything else, I'm going to print invalid. And to before if choice two is subtraction. So subtraction add is not add, it's sub. Um this one what did I give? Three is multiplication. And uh division divide. Okay, so enter the choice one or two or three or four. So why is this thing not okay? Fine. Let me call the ones. Let me go. Shit. Okay. What I'll do is just take all this. Okay, seems good. Um, Everyone, see now we are just making a simple calculator here. Okay, we have defined all the functions: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, returning x plus y, like subtraction, multiplication, division. And then with this function, inside the function, we are just printing all these things, and then we are taking the choice from the user as the input. And once we are getting the input, we are taking that input as the first number, and we are storing that in the variable num1 as float, and then num2 the same way. And if the choice is equals to 1, if it is equals to 1, then we are just calling the add function. If it is 2, subtraction 3, similarly like this, like whatever the things that we have written here, we are just following that. So when we write what, say 3, so I selected 3, and then it is going to ask me the number, the first number. So let's say let's say 5, the other number 5, I'm getting 25. Is this clear? I mean, I'm getting invalid input because I just pressed something else. So 5, no, getting invalid input because we don't have 5. Now I'll do 4. Hmm, okay, division. Again, it's a multiplication. It's 3 was 25. Is this clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
So these
Sir,
are
No, it
sir,
should
one
not put
small,
else, right?
yeah, that
Invalid input.
else part, invalid input. Why printing, sir? One small.
because because you guys give me the reason.
Actually, it's checking first if, second if, third if, fourth if. So else it is splitting after the fourth if.
So
Right.
we should use
So
elif,
is
right, for
this
this?
exactly?
Well, if you have to do, yeah.
That's the thing. Mhm. Now it will not give me a. If you say, I'll write not say anything. 3, I'll take. Then multiplication, right? So it was 5, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
So let's take one example of, like, we will try to uh, create, like we will try to get a basic uh, expense tracker we can try to make. Okay, it will allow a user to input their expense and categorize them, then provide a summary of their spending. Okay, so let's say just create a dictionary view of expenses. Now, to input the expenses, we will have to write a function. from the user. So the category and the amount of each expense, right? So we will try to define add expenses, the category, amount, say expenses, dot append. So say you just try to see few things. When to write, add, and let's go. We will have to calculate the total expense. So we'll create a function to calculate total expense for each category. Okay, so I'm going to write DEN. If the parameter, the category that I'm going to get is not returned, expenses. Of, let's say, that. Okay. And then maybe for channel. Right. Right. Okay. Expenses. Calculate. This and this is actually calculated. Good. So, expenses. So the we'll try to do the user interaction now the way we did here. I mean, in calculation. I mean, while doing like this, like if an elif condition is like user interaction, getting input from the user and everything. So we're going to do that. Now, let's say we will actually
Can you
use
zoom the screen?
yes. Okay. We will
Yeah. Okay.
actually try to um, allow them to add expenses, view the totals, or exit the program. That is what we are going to allow them to do to the user. I'm talking about them. That means the user. So let's see. So look while and let me actually take uh, an example of usage. Oops, right. So and, we want all this in the new line, so just write slash and expense slash and two view equals now choice is the choice of the customer input their choice. If choice equals to one category and take the category in the input and category elif choice two and if it's two um so here's the expense are in categories, so we have to use like in the expenses. So I think expenses, we have the category and it's listed. So what we'll do is we'll try to iterate over it. Expenses. Format method. In the category in calculated total inside the print function. I'm just calling the function. Clear? Now I'll do the overall total of the thing. Yeah. When you want the overall total, then you can call the electrons. Setting expense factor else. Okay. Uh, enter your choice. You have to enter your choice. Let's say, like we we have given our total food expense as 50, total transportation expense as 30. If you see here, see this 50 and 30. That's what we're getting here. Then the overall expenses, it's giving me 80. All right. Now let's say I want to add the expense. Enter. Enter the expense category. What is asking me? It is asking me to enter the expense category. So what is the category here we have? So let's say the category that we have here can say anything, right? So, all right, others. So the option can choose, let's say, one. We already chose one. So category, we can write what? Just write the the expense amount. Say, add expense is not defined. Give me a minute. So, hold on. Let's do it. And they have choice. Let's say I'll take the choice as one. Because why did it give me error? Because entertainment, I haven't defined it yet here. You see, I haven't defined entertainment as ad expenses. That's why it gave me error. So let's say now I'll just write one because I've defined food. So I'll just put enter. Enter the expense category. I'll write food.
But you have that function, right? Add expense category something above that. It should call that, right?
Yeah. So, but I
No,
haven't. Yeah,
before.
it should.
Yeah,
Yes.
above add expense. Why is it's not calling that?
It's like when you call this, then only it will work, right? Because you have to mention food, comma 50, transportation, comma 30. Like you have to call it here, then only it will work. Let's say I'm not I'm not calling add expenses, like it is just the category and amount. So let's say I haven't mentioned your category and amount. I have to mention category and amount here. Getting it? Then only it will append the amount in the expenses. You see this?
Mm,
So
what
Excuse
happened
me,
to
sir.
that
that's why
time?
you will
What
you will
happened?
understand it. You will understand it if I do this now. Let's say now I'm doing enter one. Once I enter
Mm,
food, you see the it is asking me for the amount.
mm.
Let's say I'm going to write the amount as 50 and add expenses. Hold on. Maybe we have something. Hold on. Let me check.
No,
Mm,
it's not pointing to that function. That's why it is throwing that error.
okay, fine. Let's say
Now
maybe
it will, yes.
let's say I'm going to write here enter choice one. I'll say food, enter the expense 50. So if you want to add the expense, whatever the choice that you've given to the user, right? You have to write that. So let's say what I'll do here is let's say we will uh waive the totals, okay?
So
Say
for food, it should be 100.
we'll see. Invalid choice, please try again. Let's see. Do this. Then we-
For choice 2, you have to make it string. The quote is single quote is missing. Choice equals to, it is not like one where you have added quotes.
So it's the same case here, and there's the reason I'm getting it's just directly going to else. Thank you. Let me just
No problem.
this. Let's say I'll do this. I'll just enter the choice. Let me enter choice two. Yeah. Add the expense. Enter the expense category. Say food. Now 50. Now add the expense. View two totals. Exit. So I'll enter the choice as view the totals. Enter. And yes, I'm getting the expense total. Food is 50. transportation is 30, entertainment is 0, others 0. Overall total, I am getting the function calculate total at the object. And so in their choice, I'll write to exit 3, exiting express tracker goodbye, and I'm again getting the entire choice. Hold on. Elif, if, elif, else. Okay. Exit, express tracker. This should be the else part, right? Like, we'll just remove this. If it is invalid, it is going to give me a
No, if you enter 4, then that should come.
yeah, that's this thing, but then why am I getting like this? Just really understand.
No, what was your
See, the thing is,
Hmm.
what we don't we exited the tracker and uh okay, fine. It is going to again run the same thing because it's the elif part. Yeah. Like,
No. Why it is
so
showing? Because while true, right? So you are not coming out of the loop. So it will just
yes,
print
right.
and come out. So in order
So
to make, yeah.
what I'll do is I'll just write else and this will be the choice.
No, still it will be in the loop. Still in the while
No,
loop.
it will not be in the loop. I'll just hold on 1 second. If
Now you have to put
we
break, I guess, break statement, something like that.
if we just remove this, let's say
Hmm.
if I just run this, if this, yeah, 60 because we did some transportation and I want to exit. Okay, even I want to do that. So okay,
That's what
just give
you
me a
need to
second.
add statement that should mean that will come out of the loop. I think it should be break or something like that. Do you have break?
We have actually right. So what
Yeah,
I'll
then
do
we should
is
add under else.
we'll do that thing. Or I'll do one thing. Okay, hold on. What I'll do is I'll take choice equals to 3. Uh, and I'll just add a break. So, let's see. I think first food. The first option that I have to select for it, it's the what do you want to do? You want to view the total or this one? So just add the amount.
You can
So I'll write
directly exit.
20. What? Yeah, so you can do here. Okay, so add expense is 50. Okay. Enter the expense categories. Sorry. The expense in let's say 60. See. Okay. And just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. You guys understanding what I'm writing here? What I wrote here?
Yes, but yeah, you're getting that address right instead of the overall total.
Yeah, I'll just show
So
you
that
that.
should be
Let me.
fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this idea was on this with this. Because I right see whenever you come across this kind of an error, so it means that you have created an object at this memory location. Now
Okay.
understand. This is the overall total. This is what I'm printing here. Okay, so the function call that whatever I'm calling is right next to this call. I mean, whatever the print function is printing me. So if you see this, and let me just like here one category is root, is embed, add explainers. We have the totals, right? Is this clear now?
Yes. So, okay, what you did actually? What was the difference?
Actually,
I
can you like briefly explain the whole code? Like I didn't understand this.
I actually just add the function here. See this?
Okay. The previous one it used to print the object number, right?
Yes, yes.
Print. Okay, now it will call overall total. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Okay. So
Okay.
just give me a minute. I'll show you guys. I mean, what's not instructions from the yeah, I should
Then we can remove that statement, right? Printf category. That is not required. So one.
statement.
Print f code category colon calculate number of category. Do we require that? Because that is not printing the overall total. Instead, it is printing the object address.
No, it's giving the overall total, right? 180. Whatever the expense total is, that it's giving me that 150 plus 30.
Correct. The above statement, what this will do. That's what I'm
This
asking. See,
is
you added that
this is calling
function.
this function. This is calling this function. I'll just
Correct.
I'll just explain it. Hold
Okay.
on. Now see, let me explain you this. This add expense function, okay, it is taking two parameters. One is category, the other one is the amount. Okay. Now it is taking two function. One is string, the other one is numeric. This is string, this number. It appends the amount to the list associated with the specific category that you are going to give in the dictionary. For example, this is what it is. I'm giving food. like this. It will add the amount to the food category. It will add the amount to the category. Getting it? Now, so
Excuse me,
it is
sir.
at, yes,
Where are those category and amount initialized? Like you're saying, one is string and one is integer.
it is, we haven't initialized it. It is just the thing, like it is string. You see this? I'm passing
Yes.
string. This is integer.
Ah, right.
Why do I need to initialize? This is Python. You don't have to. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can if you want. Okay. Now, say, this was the thing. Now we are trying to calculate the total. Okay. This function actually calculates the total expense either for a specific category or the overall. If no category is specified, if you do not specify a category, it is going to return the overall sum for all the category. That's why we took return sum expenses of cat for cat in expenses. Like, so cat is nothing but the I for loop. We are doing loop in expenses. Clear? Expenses is nothing but this. So
Sir.
whatever the amount or the like amount is here, it is going to give you the total thing. If you don't specify the category, I mean, if you don't specify the category here, it is going to give you the overall expense. Now, let's say when category is provided, it will return, if the category is provided, it will return the sum of expenses for that particular category. So that is why we are writing sum expenses category. All right. When it is provided as none, it will calculate the overall expenses by summing up all the expenses for all the category using this particular formula. I mean, the command that we have written here. So this sum expense cat will calculate the sum of expenses, this thing. Sum of expenses for each category. Okay. Now, the next thing, what is the next thing? That is it. We have while true. This we are inside the loop until and unless it is not false. So we are going to, like, we are just printing add expense in the new line, 2 view totals in the new line, 3 exit in the new line. Now we are taking choice equals to input, enter your choice. So we are getting the input. Once you enter the choice, enter the expense category, like your choice is 1. Okay. Now the next thing that you're asking, it's enter the expense category. So whatever the category that you're going to express here, like expense, like the expense category is 1. So what is 1? Let's say it's food. Now, when you're doing that, it is asking the category. You're putting the category as well. Now, this add underscore expenses function is called. This category is going here as the string because I haven't mentioned anything here, integer or something, anything. By default, the input function is string. Even if it's a number, it is going to be a string. That is why we have to write your input float for an integer. Or maybe you can write int. Okay. So category comma amount. So this, if choice is equals to 1, your category, whatever that you're giving, it is going here, amount is going here, then this particular function is called. Getting it? Now, in the elif condition, choice equals to 2, you're just printing an expense total. For category in expenses, it is going inside the for loop for category in expenses. Let's say, I'll just show you. Hold on. Yeah, so you are just printing whatever the category is and the calculate whatever the total total is for that particular category. And if not, then you are just printing the overall total by calling that function without giving anything. Everything is this clear. I mean, everyone is this clear.
One sec. Choice 2. Expansion. Yes, yes.
It's just,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
clear.
if we are just printing it, I mean, there is not much about there. Like we are just printing. We actually want in the proper place, like a folder it is working. We're just calling the variable, the function.
And what type of this one variable it is? Expenses. The above one, is it tuple or what? Dictionary?
This is dictionary, right? Expenses.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is dictionary, right? Okay.
Yeah. So is there anything else like you guys have doubt or something?
No, it's done.
All right then. So this is what I had. It was just a small thing that I wanted to show you. That's it. Did you get anything? I mean, you saw like how can we use Python and we can do things here. I think maybe I have shown you guys how to import uh import the data using Python. I mean from SQL Server. I showed you,
No,
right?
sir. No,
Yes,
sir.
yes. You
Yes,
had
yes,
done,
yes.
you had done that. Yes.
I've done that, right?
Any,
Yes.
All right. Someone said no. Maybe you didn't watch the
uh,
videos. I think. All right then.
sir,
That was
any
all.
project based on DevOps, sir?
See, did you guys start your DevOps classes?
No, sir.
No, right? So first learn DevOps and then related to DevOps, you can do the projects. Okay. Let your class start and they will teach you. Clear? Okay.
That's it for the day.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a mini project kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
We
yeah.
just
Yeah, no
we,
problem. Yeah.
we just had to do like a project. That's it. I mean, because we can't import different libraries and do things because you see, I actually taught you Python, right? So I have to be in that zone and teach you things.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So
All
from
right
Monday,
then.
what do we have from Monday?
Uh, uh the uh the Learnbay staff, they will guide you like what do you have from Monday because I don't have that thing with me. That details I don't have it. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
All right. Well, then you guys have a great day ahead and take care. Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
so much.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much. Thank you. Yep. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
bye,
Bye.
bye.